This is CS50's Game Development Course assignment number 7. In this assignment, we were given just one specification to add to the game. We had to implement a menu that appears during the player's Pokemon's level up that shows for each stat x plus y is equal to z, where x is the starting stat, y is the amount it's increased by for this level, and z will be the resultant sum. In order to do this, we go to takeTurnState.lua, and in our victory function that starts from line number 169, we go to line 219, in which I have created four variables that take in the Pokemon's HP, attack, defense, and speed just before we level it up on line 221. Then on line 221, we call our level ups, and our level up returns the stats by which each attribute gets leveled up by, and we keep these attributes in these four variables. Then I create a table called stat increases, in which for each individual stat I write a text that displays HP, our Pokemon's HP before leveling up, the amount by which it levels up, and the sum of both of them. And we do the same thing for attack, defense, and speed. Then on line number 242, we push my level up stat state, which is a new menu created, and we pass on our stat increases table, which is defined on line 222, and we pass in our fade out white function as well. Then next we go to my new defined function called level up stat state, in which I have initialized a menu with xy width height and items, and our items is basically the stats that is taken from take turn state, this table on line 222. Then I've also created a variable called cursor on, which is set to false, which means that the cursor is off and we will not be displaying any cursor objects in this menu. And I've also called our onClose function. In our update function, if we press enter or return, we would just pop which removes out the state and display our fade out event. Next, in our menu.lua, I've just added a cursor variable which takes in our cursor value from our level up stat state, which takes in false. And in our selection.lua, I've initialized and called this variable again on line number 20. And in my update state, if we find out our cursor on to be false, that means we must not display our cursor object. We just return, which will skip out the entire update state. And in our render, if our cursor is only set to true, we draw our cursor object. That's it. I'll be showing a demonstration now.